Та, походу, стрім йде. Угу. Або зроблю так. Окей, йде. Я тоді кидаю знову ссылку. І я почну, а там народ підтягнеться, не підтягнеться. Секундочку ще. Ну, в общем. Та ви мені скажіть, є щось? Ну, от і прикольно, хай цикає. А там почнемо. Воно, типу, у вас буде з затримкою, типу, ну, з хорошою затримкою. Окей, попробуємо, я вже майже всю воду випив. Okay, guys, the lesson number 3, OS X mod and how to start and how to work with it. Yeah, that's crazy for me right now to look there and look to you. Okay, guys, let's start about the startup mode, the first one, and the main one, the safe mode. What is the safe mode? Who can tell me? Even the read from this thing. What do you say about the safe mode? They will not hear you. So, in English, in Ukraine, what is the safe mode? The short description. Sounds good. The main thing that we can say to our clients, what is the safe mode? This is the mode without third-party applications. So all the third-party applications like the memory keeper, the Mac keeper, and else will not load anyway. Only if you will double-click and open them. It will not load the drivers for peripheral devices. The printer will not work, you need to manage with this. The safe mode we need to troubleshoot, is this a problem with the operation system, or this is the problem with third-party applications, or something else. In the safe mode, you can run AtterCheck. I will tell about AtterCheck a little bit later. But in the safe mode, it will show you all the third-party applications that's stuck and something wrong. Even in the normal, but in the safe mode, you can load the system if you see the gray screen or something else. How to enter the safe mode? Right now, turn off your Macs. And to turn on in the safe mode, there is two options. First one, press and hold the shift key, turn on the Mac, and hold on the shift key until you will see the Apple logo with progress bar. Yeah, please just turn off the Mac because I hear myself. Yes, and hold the shift key till you will, if you will not hold the shift key and you will see the Apple logo, that means you need to reboot once more. So press and hold the shift key and turn on the Mac. It will take some time. Please do not log in. I will tell you why. The next screen that you will see, similar to this one. How you can know that you are in the safe mode? Over there in the top right corner, you see the safe boot. This the way how you can know that this is the safe boot. Another thing, right now, not all of the clients see this menu, and they have the auto login. So for you to know, please log into your account. It's admin from 1 to 8, if you will be able. I can wait. It's still loading the system? Okay, let's wait a little bit. But a lot of clients that have the safe boot, sometimes there's another way to get in there. There's the command. Okay, right now he works with my computer. The another way to get into the safe mode is from the terminal. There's the command called environ boot arguments. I will show this command a little bit later. In the normal mode, you need to type in this command, and the whole system will load in the safe mode when you will reboot. You will not, there is no need to press and hold the shift till you type in this command. But if you will reboot the computer, you need to type in another command in terminal, because without the second command, the computer will always load in the safe mode. So this is the problem. Yes, sometimes I have one client that called me and said that something wrong because all the time he load in the safe mode. Oh, here is the command. Open terminal, type in sudo nvram boot args, that's mean -x. That means that the computer will load in the safe mode. To load in the normal mode, you need to type in the second command without the -x. This command you can write down something somewhere, or I will just send it to your emails. The same to you guys. Okay, so right now there are two options. So the first way to know that you're in the safe mode is the safe boot in the top right corner, the red one. Right now, please log in and try to show me that you're in the safe mode. How you can show me from the when you see the desktop, how you can show me that you're in the safe mode. Do you know the ways? Any way? Any idea? No, without third-party application.
You can open Apple logo about this Mac.
System report, and there when you will choose the software, it will show you that this is the boot mode safe. Over here. This is the boot mode. So to open this menu, you need to press on the Apple logo. Press and hold the Option key. For us, it's Alt. Press and hold this key, and you will see that the top one menu is changed in the Apple logo. It will look similar to this. This is about my Mac, about this Mac. When I press the option, it will look the system information. So please go there and check, are you in the safe mode? And tell me, are you in the safe mode? Okay. Safe mode, guys? Software нажми. Включай. Работай. Работай, не просто так маки дістали. Okay. So the next thing, this is all about the safe mode. The next mode that a lot of us love is the recovery mode. The 9 main applications that you have, the main utilities that you have in the safe mode is the restore from time machine backup, disk utility, get help online, reinstall OS X, terminal, firmware password, network utility, and the startup disk. 9? Yes, 9 utilities. When you go to your recovery mode, you will see this menu. This is the main menu of recovery mode. In Mac OS X utilities, you can see restore from time machine backup, reinstall, get help online, disk utility. This is 4 main of them. First one, restore from time machine backup. What does that mean? If a client have the time machine backup and he backup the system once a week at least. So you can go to this backup from time machine and restore the whole system from it. If client work with the time machine backup. If no, then sorry, then only reinstall OS X. Reinstall OS X, what does that mean? This system connect to Apple servers, and from the Apple servers, it's check the operation system, is it there? So can it download the system or cannot? If the system is available on the Apple server, it will download and reinstall the operation system. It will change the corrupted files, the system corrupted files, with the new one. So the system will work, and if you see the beach ball, spinning wheel, rainbow circle, or something wrong with the system, you can always try to reinstall it, and it may help. But this is one of the last things that you will do with the Mac, if there's some troubles. The next thing, get help online. Clients that use this get help online will not call us, because the clients that use this get help online, they can get it to the recovery mode. That means press Command and R, turn on the Mac, and press on this Get Help Online. What is that? Client connected to the internet can go to Apple Discussions, and in the Apple Discussions, he can say, guys, I have troubles. I cannot boot my computer. Something wrong with it. I see the blue screen, the black screen, but I can log into the recovery mode. And they will give him advice what to do, and after it, he can just work with his computer. He will know what to do. That's why we need this Get Help Online. If you cannot boot your computer, you can go to the internet and Google for it. The fourth thing, disk utility. About the disk utility, you already have a big lesson. There was 2 lessons before. So about the disk utility, I will not stuck on it. I will not tell you about this. If you want, we can do on the week 7, the additional training, or the week 8, the additional training about the disk utility, if you want that. The 5 utility. There's the 3 another utilities: firmware password utility, network utility, and the terminal. What is the firmware password? It's the similar to BIOS password. Please do not go there. If you will type in some password over there and forget about this password, that's all. The Mac for you is just the shiny, cool box. Because you cannot enter any mode, you cannot boot the computer, you cannot change the password, you can't do anything if you set up the firmware password and forget about it. So if client have the firmware password, say that it's cool shiny box, and he can just place and look on it. That's all. The network utility. This is the utility to test what's wrong with your internet connection. There is a lot of options like labels, ping, traceroute, whois, and a lot of other things. About them, I will tell you a little bit later, to not to stuck on this, to tell about the modes that we have. Next thing, terminal. All of us love the terminal, yes? No one, okay. Right now, please open the terminal on your computer in recovery mode if you dare. You open the terminal. So right now, please type in the following: reset password without spaces. And hit enter. When you will type in the reset password and hit enter, you will see the next thing. This one. Reset password. What's wrong? Only in recovery mode. So you will see the next thing. This is the utility called the reset password. The first label, it's the name of the hard drive. Right now it's Macintosh HD. The client can name it home, my Mac, doesn't matter. If you're not able to see this Macintosh HD, that means the file vault is on. So the hard drive is encrypted. What is that? We're not able to reset the password through this application. We can reset password only from the login and from the another account. There's the only way to reset the password from another account. From recovery mode, you will not able to reset the password. Next thing, if you see the disk utility, the reset password, and you choose your Macintosh HD, that's good. Next thing, you need to choose the user. There's a lot of users right now you can choose. There's root, admin, cert, and something like that. Then you need to type in the new password 2 times. Then type in some hint. Really, if you reset the password on any Mac, please type in the hint, because the next guy who will work with this Mac, he needs to know the password. If he doesn't know this password, he need again go to recovery mode and reset the password. So you type in the new password, type in the hint. Next thing, press on the save, not reset. This is 2 different things. If you press on reset, it will be reset home folder permissions, ACL. If you press on save, it will reset the password. So we need the save right now if you want to reset the password. About the reset home folder permissions, what is that? All users on Mac computers have their own folders. When you go to Macintosh HD, open the users, and there is the name of users, folders with their names. There's the home this means the home folder. In the home folder, we have different permissions. All the files in the home folder have different permissions. So by pressing this reset, that means that we will reset all permissions. So all the folders will have their stable, the normal one, the standard permissions. So all users will be able to use only one permission. So the user admin, for all files inside of it, he have the permissions only for administrative account. If the user cert, he will have the permissions only for cert account, because some of the application must work with different files, and they give the different permissions. One good option, why do we need this? A few days ago, Brog had the problem. The App Store doesn't work. And even if we change the DNS server, it doesn't work. We open this, but nothing load. We reboot the computer, nothing helped. We reset this ACLS. After it, we repair disk permissions, reboot the computer, and the App Store start to work. So this application, the App Store, trying to reach some file that have changed permissions, and it cannot reach this file, and it's stuck. So to work with it, we reset all permissions, then run the disk utility that set up for all applications the correct permissions for all files. And after it, it starts to work. That's why we need this reset home folder permissions, reset ACL. You can do this in the recovery mode, or you can enable it in the normal mode. There's the big command that we have that we can enter in the normal mode, then press enter. It will ask for the password, and after it, it will easily say that everything is okay and we can work. But we need to run the disk utility. That's the main opinion that you need to remember. Next thing that we have in this mode, this is the startup disk. That's how it looks from the recovery mode. How you can get into there, just press on the Apple logo, and there you will see the startup disk option. Press there. You will see just the Macintosh HD. Am I correct? Yeah, that's good. So you see only the Macintosh HD. If you have the bootable drive that we created the previous session that I told you, you will see your bootable drive over here. If you have different operation system, different hard drives, you will see all of them here in the startup disk in recovery mode. The next thing is verbose mode. For clients, it looks crazy because if you run the verbose mode, it will show a lot of text, really a lot of text. For you to understand, let's imagine that the Mac is the application, just the similar application, and to run this application, it must take this file and run it. This file, run, this file, run, this file, run. So a lot of files, and all of them run. If one of these files is stuck, the application will not open and say that something's wrong. To know what's wrong with it, we have the verbose mode. What is that? When you, right now, please turn off the Mac, and when you will turn on, please press and hold the Command and V. The command for us, it's Windows, for them it's this square, strange square. So press and hold Command V and turn on the Mac. You will see really a lot of text on it, really a lot of. So what does that mean? If something's wrong with the computer and we cannot start, you can ask client to press and hold the Command V, and you will see what's wrong. It will load all the file, and if one of the file is corrupted or missing, the system will tell you, and there will be the message, this file is missing. That means that you can ask the client, take a picture of it and send to you. After it, you can Google for it and know what the exact issue is it. Or you need to reinstall the operation system, or you need to just delete this file, or something else. So that's why we need the verbose mode, to know what is going on there. It looks like this. A lot of text, we don't know what is that, but if one of the, over here we have the VMware frameable get last control resolution and missing. That's why the system stuck. The client will take a picture of, for you, part of it, and send it to you. Then you will know that something wrong with virtual machine. All the time you can Google for it, because 900% of this errors already in the Google. So don't be afraid to Google for it. The next thing, the single user mode. Who know what is that? Any idea? This is the big terminal. The system will not load, the drivers will not load, the visualization will not load. Only the big terminal will load for you, and the whole Mac will work for you only like terminal. So over there, 80% of all cases, we type in only this command, fsck space -fu. What does that mean? The fsck, it's similar to check disk on the Windows operation system. So, and the similar to repair in disk utility. It will repair the disk. That's one of the commands. We can repair disk utility permissions. We can update the dynamic library. All of these commands I will not put in here, because all of them I will type in the message and send it to you. So you don't need to worry about this. This is one of the command. It looks similar to the verbose mode, but if you will run the single user mode, you will able to see over here the word called root or bash. So this command, that means that you can type in something, press enter, and it will work with your computer. But you need to know the command that you type in there. If you will not know them, this will be the problem. Okay, the next mode, target disk mode. In Ukraine, it's better to explain this, but I will try to explain in English. What is that? We have a Mac computer that corrupted already. We cannot work with it. And what we can do? But we need this personal data from it. We connect the two computers, the work one, the good one that we can work on it, and the corrupted one, through the cable that is called the Thunderbolt or FireWire. There is two options. Connect them. The computer that's work, we open and go to the desktop, the regular desktop. The computer that's corrupted, we turn on and press and hold the key called T, Tank Thomas. If we will hold this on the computer that's corrupted, we will not see anything. Or this command, if it have the screen. On another computer that you have desktop, this computer you will see as the flash drive, as the external hard drive. And you will be able to enter this hard drive, take your personal data, and transfer to your work computer. So what is the target mode? The main thing. The corrupted computer with the working hard drive, you can transform in the flash drive for your working computer and transfer data, personal data that you have on the corrupted one. This is the target disk mode. Right now, if you will try to get into the target disk mode, you will see the screen similar to this one. Someone will see only the Thunderbolt. Someone will see the Thunderbolt and the FireWire. There's the two ways of connection. This thing looks like aliens came to Earth and write down this key, let's say the key. This is the option key. For us, it's Alt. What is that? This is the select startup volume option. It's similar to startup disk, but startup disk you can enter only in recovery mode or in the normal mode. in the safe mode when the computer is on. This option means that you can turn on the Mac, press and hold the Option key, and after it, you will be able to choose the disk from which you want to boot. Sometimes the clients have the boot camp. What means the Windows operation system and the Mac operation system work on one machine, on the Mac machine. It looks like this. When you press and hold the Option key and turn on the Mac, you will see this, the Windows and the Macintosh. For us, right now, if you will try to do that, you will see the Macintosh and Recovery HD. Because recovery mode, this is the mode that you have on the virtual hard drive, virtual volume, from which you can load on the Option key. So this is to choose the operation system. If you have the bootable drive and you want to install the new clean one operation system, you can insert the bootable flash drive, press and hold Option when you're booting up the system, and you will see the Macintosh HD and the bootable drive. And from there, you can enter the bootable drive and install the new operation system that I told you before on the previous one. I love this one, Apple hardware test. How to get in there? Turn off the Mac, and when you will turn it on, press and hold the D for duck. Almost all of the modes have this similar word. The single user mode have the S, like a snake. Recovery mode have R, like rocket. Target disk mode have T, but only the Apple hardware test have the D. Okay, it's mean diagnostic. Buzz told me. Okay. So D for diagnostic. Oh, cool. I will know that. Yes. Okay. Okay. When you will run the diagnostic, there is an option that you need to check mark one thing. It's over here. The deep test. That's correct? That's correct. The deep test. Always please check mark the deep test and run and press on this button called test. It will take up to 2 hours to test the system, and it will say if there anything wrong with the system or everything is okay. But my recommendation for you, first time, run this, and even if the hardware test will show you that everything is okay, run this test second time. Why? Because the first time, what is the hardware test doing? It's make the stress test for all things that are inside of the Mac, for all the hardware. And if the first time the stress test is work, the next time, if you the second time run the stress test, something might show that it's corrupted. Because the first time you run the stress test and you say, okay, this is the last stress test, I'm working. If you will run the second time, this part of the system will show that something wrong. So with client, if you run once, that's not work. Please run the second time. And you will know is there anything is okay or something wrong. This is about the hardware test. I love this thing and love when you will try to do this. Reset, yeah? Sure. About what?
About previous mode.
The previous one, okay.
So where you can see the result? It's on the
After you will run the test, it will show you the result. There will be the big diagnostic report.
similar to verbose mode? Or?
No, similar to this one, 8-bit. After you will run the test, it will show you. Okay, reset the PROM and VROM. What's the difference? No difference. Because the PROM, it's for the operation system that work on the PowerPC Mac operation systems. That's 10.4 and lower. The NVROM, it's for all operation system 10.5 and higher. And NVROM, it's called non-volatile random access memory. This is all our little memory. What is there? There is the speaker volume, screen resolution, startup disk selection, recent kernel panic information, and a lot of things like that. Why do we need this? Sometimes something wrong with the mouse, something wrong with the screen, the speakers doesn't work. Shit happens. And to fix that, you need to run this reset PRAM and VRAM, and after it, boot the computer. So right now, I love this part. Please turn off the computer, and please try to press Command Option P and R and turn on the computer. You need to hold these 4 buttons till you will hear 3 times the scheme, the sound that the computer is turning on. Will, you try? Yes. Yes. You're on the training. No, you're on the training, so try. No, only one guy. Command Option P, only one guy. No, guys, only one guy. Command Option P and R. Yes, press. Command for us it's Windows. Option it's Alt. P and R. These 4 buttons and power button. And hold these 4 buttons till you will hear this sound that start up 3 times. That's cool command because you need to press 4 buttons, press on the power button, and listen us on the phone. Yes, please do that. Command Option P and R and press on power button. Why do you do like this? You can do like this. I'm sorry. Then you will hear this 3 times this sound. I have the video how a few of guys before you try to do this. That's funny, really funny. How I can do, what is going on there? How? After you press this, you will know what to say to the client, how to press these buttons. I am waiting. That's funny thing. Command Option P and R and power button. First time. Second time and the third time. And after it you can release. It will after this command the system will load real slow because it's need to check again the speaker volume, screen resolution, startup disk. It will check everything, and put in this NVRAM once more. Okay, that's about the load mode. There is a lot of modes like boot from the network and install from the network. We do not use this. So this is the main boot modes that you will work with. So right now, please tell me your, I don't know, opinion about this, your questions. Maybe you have some of them. No, you know everything. Okay, tell me the 9 utilities of recovery mode. Okay, 4 main utilities. Main one on the startup screen. Disk utility, yeah. Now, recovery from the reinstall and get help online. This is 4 main utilities. If you want to be the Apple certified, you need to know all 9. I know them. Okay, maybe there's some questions from our guys. Let's just a minute. I'm not sure that someone. Oh, someone of you. Oh, 18. Okay. Oh. There's a lot of text. Yes. No, I cannot work with Twitch, guys. What's wrong in this chat? No, 3 times. Yes, guys, 3 times. You need to hear the sound the 3 times. On the Apple, you can check that there is information that you need to run this and hear the sound only 2 times. Star of YouTube, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. User account, password.
Not user account, user account password, but if user's account is locked
What does it mean locked? By the file vault?
by a firewall.
You need to only turn on the Mac, and there you need to decrypt. So if the user account is locked by the file vault,
You need to decrypt, but only if you have a password for this account.
yeah,
If you don't have another,
you need to log into another account. You cannot create the new account if the file vault is on, because the whole hard drive is encrypted.
I have only one account.
Then sorry, guys.
You have lost all the
You always have the root account. Root account will work. How to enter the root account, I will tell you later. Okay. Yeah, I record the stream. This is for Felix. The stream is recorded. Guys, right now I'll just wait a little bit. Can you tell me who is here? Can you please type in the name of your city? I want to check all the names. Yeah, from India, from the Ayogi. They will watch me. Why not? And we see the stream inside the stream, inside the stream. Рекурсія, йо пересете. Рівне є. Круто. Рівне, привіт. Хто ще є? Всі ржуть, не треба ржати, треба казати, хто є. Давайте. Маємо шанс пообщатись трохи. З запізненням. Ялта! Да. Нас ребята з Ялти дивляться. Та я знаю. Я ж подивився на нього, коли він то написав. Ну, насправді не така й велика за стрім. Та, записував, я ж кажу. Стрім записаний. Тернопіль, Вінниця. В Вінниці більше. А Франківськ тут є? Бо QA Франківська буде дуже злий. Вони з дому сидять. Ну їм повезло. Тернопіль я бачу. А де Франківськ? Еліс, та, Еліс є. Ну, народ, Франківськ є чи нема? Походу нема Франківська, бідний Франківськ. Так, забухали. Ну, побачимо насправді, що вони відпишуть потім. Добре, ну, в принципі, тут є хто? Вінниця, Тернопіль. Тернопіль, Вінниця. Рівне я не бачив чи бачив? Було Рівне, було. Одне з перших, добре. Отже, Терник, Рівне, Вінниця. 3 офіса, які подивляться стрім. Класно. Лишився хто? Львів, який тут є, і Франківськ, який не відписує. Класно. О, Франківськ є. Франківськ з нами. Або хтось вирішив, типу, просто, знаєте, допомогти ребятам. Окей. Українською? Ні, дивись, фішка в тому, щоб вести українською. Та, текст можна більше наговорити, але я вже пояснював раніше тут. Якщо я буду вести українською мовою, то якщо наступний раз клієнт дзвонить до нас, проблема полягає в тому, що в голові в нас весь текст українською теж є. Та все, хватить питати, я зрозумів, що з різних міст. Навіть зі Львова є хтось. І якщо я буду говорити на англійській, то у вас текст зберігається в голові на англійській. І відповідно клієнту ви зразу можете відповісти. Тобто, от в чому загвоздка. Якщо на українській, вам треба перекладати весь текст, і, можливо, неправильно щось технічно перекладеться. Якщо на англійській, ви все знаєте відразу, як на англійській звучить, і можете це відразу сказати клієнту. Правильно? А?
Спірне питання. Я думаю, не всі клієнти хочуть якісь технічні терміни чути.
Дивись, просто питання в чому? Якщо ти знаєш це на англійській технічним терміном, тобто, якщо клієнт не хоче, він тебе й не буде питати. Тоді ти можеш йому спокійно пояснити. Якщо клієнт хоче технічним терміном, тоді в тебе буде проблема з тим. А так ти можеш зразу знати. А якщо своїми словами завжди можна пояснити, тому що ти вже знаєш, як то правильно технічно звучить.
Я думаю, тут головне суть зрозуміти, а там вже пояснити дуже.
Можливо. Так, я буду кидати насправді швидше робити. Зробимо стабільний розклад, можливо, навіть. Просто з цим стрімом це був тестовий. Взагалі перевірити, чи це діє. Вам було цікаво взагалі такий стрім дивитися і взагалі був зміст в тому? Вам з дому теж буде дивитися потім. Ну, якщо все буде виходити класно, ви теж зможете потім з дому дивитися. Тобто не треба буде і вам ходити. Питання, чи взагалі такий стрім потрібний? Якщо скажете так, ну насправді можете відписати на той лист, який я писав, і тоді ми зробимо. 9? Так, 9. Ну, я думаю, більше, ніж 9 буде за. Насправді дуже багато людей буде за. Але якщо ви реально будете дивитися ці стріми.
Дмитрій Сербуша, от почекати нас, є хтось зі Львова, є Паскаль.
Перекличку буду робити. Окей, maybe. Окей. Дякую за інформацію. Окей, ребята, тоді я насправді закриваю стрім. Всім дякую. Запис буде в мене. Кому треба буде звернутись, потім своїм покажете, кому треба. Вам теж дякую, що прийшли, ребята. Попробували. Все. See you guys.